it hits every time, every time, every time. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Charlie. I am a small creator on TikTok. So if you're joining me from TikTok, welcome. If you're finding me on YouTube, also welcome. I'm going to be posting my highly requested makeup routine. I did a small little video on my makeup routine back in January on TikTok, and I got around 1.4 million views on it. I figured I would go more into depth on each of my steps and all the shades and everything, and let's just get into it. I'm hoping I have enough storage on my phone to film this. Also, I apologize for filming on my phone. I will be getting a camera super soon. I'm really excited. I'm counting down the days until I have it. I'm starting off strong with prepping the skin. I did wash my face before this in the shower and I moisturized. I'm going to go into my primer here. I use the NYX Plump Right Back. This is my second bottle of this. I love this. It's supposed to be acne safe and it just hydrates my skin so good and literally keeps my makeup on all day. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this. I use 2 pumps if you're curious. I keep getting questions about my skincare routine and everything. Genuinely, this is what my skin looks like. I'm still doing acne meds. They're definitely working, but I don't really have a crazy skincare routine just because I keep it super simple for my acne medication. With that being said, most of the products I'm using should be acne safe. There are a few that I haven't checked necessarily or just really aren't, but for the most part, these are all relatively acne safe. While my primer dries down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and gel my eyebrows down. I use the Maybelline Super Lock gel in this little tube. And then I just put this on my eyebrows. I use this Tweezerman like little lash and brow brush and I slick them down. And I'll go in with this like little tool. It had product in it. I used all the product, but it's from e.l.f. And I just use this like little comb tool and I straighten them out. You'll see when I do it. Going with the Tweezerman eyelash brush, brow brush. While my eyebrows set and dry a little bit, I will go in with my foundation. My favorite foundation is from the drugstore. It's the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint, and I use the shade 120. I love this. I'm literally scraping the bottle. I also, if you're looking for a little bit of a lighter coverage, I love the Tower 28 Skin Tint. It's not drugstore, unfortunately, but it's like super clean ingredients and I love the way it applies. It has sunscreen in it. This is in the shade 20. I will be using this in the summer 1000% just because it's a little too dark for me at the moment, but if I could I would use this. But I love this foundation. I'm gonna use this one today. Just gonna blend that out on the skin very lightly. While I'm doing this, I do want to talk about my makeup brushes really quick because I've gotten a few questions about them before. Literally, I bought them on Amazon. It came in this case. That's the brand. It's literally just a random brand on Amazon. And honestly, I love them. Like, I think I have one e.l.f. brush and then another, my blush brush from Real Techniques. I'm now gonna go into bronzer and contour. So honestly, I know they're not the same thing, but they're the same thing in my head. I don't know, I don't care. Okay, this was the one I was using for the longest time, the Pacifica Sunny Glow drops, like they're bronzing drops. They're supposedly acne safe, but I was using this for my liquid bronzer. I just got the Rare Beauty liquid contour and I love this. This is in the shade Solace. Love it, blends out beautifully, so I'm gonna use this today, but this is the one I was using for the longest time. They both look super good on the skin. It just depends on what you're wanting and what price range you're looking for. So I'm gonna go into blush now. This is my favorite blush ever, the Rhode blush. Literally nothing can compare to this to me. It's so good, it's so creamy, the formula is insane. I use the shade Sleepy Girl. Love this so much. It just blends into the skin. So amazing. Like, you're joking. I also, fair warning, love blush. I'm obsessed with blush. I put way too much on. It used to be worse, so I've grown a little bit, but I'm gonna go on with another blush. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow blush in Berry Radiant. This honestly is a super similar color to the Rhode one. This one is just shimmery, so I keep that on my cheekbones like that. I'll put some on my nose. You definitely don't need both. If you don't want to do both, you can do one or the other. Beautiful. So if you noticed, I didn't do my concealer yet. I do my concealer after the contour and the blush, so I'm gonna go into that now. You can tell by literally how dirty they are. These have been the concealers I've used for countless years at this point. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. They're so good to me. They literally are like high end to me. You can tell by how empty the bottles are and how dirty that is. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. They're so good. They're so good, guys. Literally, they're so good. But I just recently purchased the Tower 28 concealer. Obsessed with this concealer as well. It's a little more liquidy than the e.l.f. ones, but I love the way it applies and like blends out. It literally looks so good to me. This is in the shade 4. It's perfect for brightening. It's also not too bright to where I can't use it on my blemishes. I'm gonna use this for brightening areas, so under my eyes and like my T-zone. And then I'm gonna use my e.l.f. concealer for covering my acne. So just like something about this concealer like really does it for me. I don't know, like I don't know what it is. Like the formula is just so good to me, and the way it like applies, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna blend it out, but I'm not gonna blend my under eyes yet. Trust the process. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer and put it over all of my blemishes. So my camera stopped and I had to take a break and delete a bunch of stuff off my phone. So hopefully I get that camera soon because that was really annoying. I have covered my blemishes. Hear me out. I'm not gonna blend them yet, okay? I'm now gonna go into this eyebrow pencil. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows a little bit as my concealer dries down. I'm gonna try to be super light today. I don't want crazy dark brows. Beautifully done. See? Now that my concealer has dried a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with this smaller little, definitely an eyeshadow brush, but just a smaller brush. That pimple right there won't go away, and the pimple right here that I'm blending out has been on my face for literally like a month. And I don't understand why it's still there, so hoping that leaves my face very soon. Okay, now that I did that, I'm going to blend out my under eye concealer. That blended out so beautifully. I love it. I'm obsessed with that concealer. To set that all together, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. There's a blue, this blue one, and there's a green one. I don't know the difference. I've used both. This one seems to hold my makeup better. The other one still worked, but I feel like this one is better, so I'm sticking with this. I use a lot. Like, literally drench your face until it's like wet. That's probably why my makeup stays so long, because this is what I look like. I'm just gonna let that dry. Now that that has dried down a bit, I'm gonna go in with setting powder. I used to bake like my whole face, and looking back, it was an interesting choice, but I like the glowier look now. So I'm taking my powder puff and I'm just going to apply, oh, I didn't even say what product this was. This is the Morphe Bacon Set Powder. I think this is the translucent, yeah, translucent color. I just put it under my eyes. Then I'll put one on this pimple that won't go away and this other pimple that won't go away. And then I'll just use like the remainder and put it on my T-zone just because it gets super oily, as well as like my smile lines because those oil up super fast. Then I'll go in with my powder brush. This is the brush from e.l.f. I'll get like a little bit on my brush, knock it off, and I'll just lightly set my face just so it still has a nice glow to it, but it's not just gonna melt off my face. Ugh, guys, my brows look really good today. I think I need to film myself every day because I want my brows to look like this every day. They look so good. We're gonna go into powder products now. So I'm gonna start with bronzer. I previously commented on a video. Someone asked me if I contoured my nose, and I said no, but I don't know if that was a lie, okay? Because hear me out. I don't really contour my nose, but I kind of do, so I guess I lied a little bit. I just take, I'm sorry. I take a little bit of brown eyeshadow from this random palette, okay? This is a Sephora palette from like 2018, the Enchanting Colors, okay? Any brown eyeshadow will do. I literally just shade a little. That's all I do, okay? I don't know if I lied when I said I don't contour my nose. I guess this is technically contouring, but that's all I do, so I'm sorry for lying, I guess. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild bronzer in Sunset Striptease. You have to be super careful with this bronzer. It's very glittery. If you don't like glittery bronzers, don't go for this. The reason I got it is really because it's the only drugstore acne safe powder bronzer that I could really find. It's really pretty. You just have to be super, super gentle with it because it can get really shiny really fast. So I don't always use this. Sometimes I'll use this random bronzer from the same palette right here, but really like any powder bronzer is gonna look good. I'm gonna probably mix the two and do a little bit of both. I do like putting the Wet n Wild one on my nose because see how shiny that is? Really, I put too much. And that's also why I said I don't contour my nose, because it's really just bronzer everywhere and it covers what I just did. So maybe I didn't lie. Definitely gonna bring it down to my neck. Shade match is not the best at the moment. I'm gonna go into blush now. I am on the lookout for a new powder blush, just because this one's really old and it's a random one that I stole from my sister, but it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio. This is in the shade Pool Party. I mixed these two together. My Real Technique blush brush. I'm gonna go in with the two and mix them. And I really put it all over my cheek. I don't just keep it on my cheekbones. I like it to be underneath, like right underneath my eye as well. I feel like it gives me a subtle, like, sun-kissed, I was just out in the sun. So I do put some on my nose as well. Just looked like I laid out in the sun. We just put all that powder on, but I'm gonna go in with a cream product. Sue me. It's the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace. It's like, rather than being sparkles, it gives you like this glass skin. It's so beautiful. So I just take it with my finger and put a little on my nose. You have to be super careful though putting it on top of powder products because it will take away your blush. So I just dab a little on like that. Try not to touch it too much. Just look how beautiful that is. This is in the shade Glassy Pearl. And I will take, once again, this random palette. Any highlighter will do. I only put it on my nose. We're getting a little crazy now, okay? This one's my pride and joy. We're going into mascara. The amount of comments I have gotten on an eyelash tutorial is quite frankly absurd, I will say. I've also said on TikTok that I will not be doing an eyelash tutorial because I just put mascara on my eyes. Genuinely, I don't do anything crazy, I just put them on my eyes. So, for those of you watching, y'all are lucky because I'm gonna show you how I put my mascara on. So tell a friend to tell a friend, if you're looking for my eyelash tutorial, it's on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna give you guys what you want. It's not all mascara. I do use an eyelash serum. I posted it on my TikTok before. I use Grande Lash every night, and I have for years. So that is the big reason why my eyelashes look the way they do. Starting off, I use the Tweezerman eyelash curler. Another big part, my eyelashes look so good. This eyelash curler is amazing. It's a little pricey for an eyelash curler, but it's literally so worth it. I would buy it again and again, over and over and over. So good. I heat it up, okay? Just for a little 5 seconds. Make sure it's not too hot. We go in at the root, okay? Get it as close as you can. You might pinch yourself, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna pulse, okay? Don't hold it down, just pulse for a little bit, just until you feel like see, this is why I think it's stupid for me to do an eyelash tutorial, because I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Look at that. That's insane. I use the Maybelline Sky High and the L'Oreal Telescopic. These are my favorite mascaras ever. Every time I switch from them, I always go back to these. I'm gonna start off with Sky High. I do 2 coats of Sky High, 2 coats of Telescopic. You're starting off, don't put it on your roots. Keep it at the very top of your eyelashes. Just gonna lightly apply it to the top of your eyelashes. When you immediately apply it to your roots, your eyelashes are gonna fall. And do a light layer like that. Do that to the other side. I also make sure I focus on the ends a lot. It gives the illusion of like a cat eye or like you have a wing. We're gonna let that coat dry and we're gonna go in with Sky High again. Okay, we're gonna go in with the second coat. Once again, keep it at the tops of your eyelashes. This is the eye that always messes it up. Okay, that's the second coat. We're gonna let it dry again. While the mascara dries, I do like to go into my lip combo. Take this cotton pad and I wipe. This is a crucial step. Wipe the concealer and foundation off of your lips. That'll do it. My lip combo is a mixture of a bunch of random things, okay? I just got this like lip stain marker. Literally haven't even tried it yet. This is my first time trying it. So you don't need this, but if it looks good, it's from Amazon. Young Vision, and this is 04. I don't know, but it's on my lips, so we're gonna go with it. It's just a little too pink and purple for me. I like the nudes. My favorite lip liner ever is the NYX Nude Beige. This is what I have left. It's so good. It's the perfect nude shade, and I do overline, so. I'm gonna top it off, okay? I'm gonna top it off with this ColourPop lip liner in the shade Cool BFF. I was just using this for the longest time, and then someone commented that my lips looked gray, and I do agree, so thank you to whoever commented that, because you're right. Just a little bit. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go in with this lip stain from Amazon. I believe the brand is like Etude, E-T-U-D-E. I don't really know, but I just put it on the center of my lips. Just like that. We're gonna pause on the lip combo for a second, okay? I'm gonna add the telescopic layer of mascara. I really think these two mascaras together are the best combination you could get, because the Sky High is really good at making them voluminous. The telescopic is so good at lengthening and separating. Like, look how good that looks. Back to the lip combo. I'm now gonna do this e.l.f. lipstick in the center of my lips. This is in the shade Dirty Talk. You can leave it at this if you don't like lip gloss. I love lip gloss. You can really top it with any lip gloss you like. I've been loving the Fenty gloss in Riri. These also smell amazing. It smells like a candy store. Going to finish off my mascara. Now this is where we go into the controversial step. I'm gonna put it on my bottom lashes. Don't kill me. So many people tell me not to do it. I don't care. I really don't. I love it. And I'm gonna continue to do it until I hate it. So I'm gonna do a light layer though. I have changed. I used to clump it on. Thank you guys for letting me know. I do a light layer on my bottom lashes now. It makes my makeup look way more proportional. Just like that. You know, see? Does not hurt anyone. We're getting down to the final step. I truly think I've just perfected my makeup for my face. It's so good every time. We're going to really set my face. I just started doing this. You don't have to do this. The e.l.f. setting spray that we used in between creams and powders honestly does the trick. But I'm gonna add this setting spray just to, you know, add a little something on top. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Mist. Literally hairspray for your face. Okay, guys. That concludes my makeup tutorial. It hits every time, every time, every time. I'm obsessed with my makeup every time. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below and I will try to answer them for you guys. And if you like this video, let me know if I should continue to do more YouTube videos. Also let me know because I would love to. I love doing YouTube so much. I've always loved it way more than any other social media platform. So let me know if you like it because I will be happy to do more. And also follow me on other socials, especially my TikTok. I'm really active on there. I try to be really active on there. So that will be linked in the description. I will also have my link tree in the description. That has my Amazon storefront and a bunch of fun codes you guys can use to get discounts on some things. So go check that out as well. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day and I hope you guys like my makeup tutorial.